Hey guys, how you doing? Well, we know the weather hasn't been the best. It's been rainy, it's been snowy, it's been icy, the wind's been blowing, it's been calm, it's been sunny, it's been cloudy. Okay, so it's really hard to get motivated to go outside and start preparing for next year. But today, we're going to introduce you to some things we got going on here in our wildlife habitat division that we've just started. We're going to call this Wild Wednesday. We're going to be bringing these videos to you, so just tune in. Watch these videos. We're looking forward to giving this information to you. So some of the to-dos that we got going on right now is we're food plot planning. So if you've got a food plot or planning to have a food plot, whether it be spring, whether it be in the fall, you need to be thinking right now of what kind of seed you're going to need, what you're going to be planting, I guess. You know, you may want clover, you may want turnips if it's in the fall. Whatever it might be, you need to start planning now, because I know for a fact that many of you guys that are just like me, you're on a budget and you've went out there to plant that plot in the fall. You've went to the feed store or the local seed store, whichever one it might be, looking for the products that they have. You see the prices on that stuff and you say, nah, maybe next year, I'll do it next year. And you don't plant that plot that you've always dreamed about planting. So make sure that you start the planning process now so you can create that budget and you can go out there and you can have that plot of your dreams. Another thing when planning out your food plot is picking out your plot location on where you're going to do it. We've been looking at maps and different things on our Onyx maps, some of our properties, some properties for some other people. We've been looking at those. We've been looking at plot maps, trying to figure out what would be a good location for some of the plots that we're looking to install. Okay, now once we've got our plot location picked out, we need to go in there and we need to get a soil sample on that plot. So we're going to go in there. Some of the plots that we're going to be doing, we're going to be soil testing with this real neat kit that we've got. We're going to open this kit up here in a minute and show you some of the stuff in it. But this is from Whitetail Institutes. I'll hold it up there so you can see it. This is a real simple way for you guys who don't have access to your local co-ops or do not have access to your university extension centers, wherever you may live at, to be able to take a soil sample in and get tested. This has everything you need in it to send it off. You can purchase these for like 14, 15 bucks off their website or off of Amazon, either one. But we're going to do some testing on here. We're going to do some testing from our university just to kind of compare notes on how this works. But this right here simplifies it, as simple as it gets. If you're going to be planting a food plot and you're going to want the most bang for your buck, you need to test the soil so you know what the soil's fertility is, so you plant the right seed and put the right fertilizer or the lime, whatever that calls for after getting this soil sample back. You need to know what you need to have there. So like I said, we're going to open this up here for you, show you some of the things that are going to be in it. Alright, so when you first get this, you flip it open. It's got your cool little bag that you're going to be able to put your dirt in. You'll be able to fill out your information in on that. Alright, it's also got a form that you fill out, and it's really cool whether you're going to be planting clover or whatever you might be planting. It gives you a demonstration also here on how to take the proper soil sample. But over here it gives you some boxes, check boxes that you can pick on what kind of product you're going to use. It's in the Whitetail Institute line. You put your name, your phone number, all your information on here. Fold that back up. Take your dirt right here, you put in your bag, your sample, and you put it in this little priority mail bag that you can take off to your post office right here. So I get this open. They've already done all the work for you. Got their return address on there. You go there, pay the postage after sealing all this up, send it off, and wait. They talk within just a few days you can have your sample back. So this is a really easy way for you guys to go do that. We're going to give some demonstrations out in the field on some areas where we're taking some soil samples at, so you can take a look at that. So once we know what our soil's like and have picked out our seed and got our location, we've got our soil sample back, we've picked out our seed, we've selected that, then we can go ahead and we can start that process of planting, guys. And remember, to have the food plot of your dreams, you need to start by food plot planning, which is done right now. Get that budget built, whether you're doing it in the spring or the fall, guys. Like I said, you cannot get ahead of the game enough. So let's start early. Don't wait till that last minute. Don't wait 2 weeks before the season. Decide you want to plant a food plot. Like I said, if you're looking for someone to do this service for you, you can give us a call. We'd be glad to give you a quote and break it down for you. This is Kyle with Carlisle Land Management on Wildlife Wednesday.